Hello. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing good. We're back with Control. That right there is my brother. Fortunately, my brother is possessed by the hiss, and he's a little off.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story.
Pretty sad. He's all messed up. Probably not gonna get much out of him. She was really hoping for a better reunion, but whatever happened to him really messed him up. There's no way to keep talking to him, I guess. Let's see.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Oh, shit.
That's
He has a lot of
fascinating,
dreams.
but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
I was just thinking about the beginning of this game while he was talking. I think that was his face at the beginning, where it looked like he was shooting Trench in the head. I want to say that was
Maybe
his
I'm
face.
just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm gonna look back.
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place.
This guy's
And
really
there was a
delulu.
dark man there. His name was Mr. Door. And he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you.
A writer wrote a story about a cop.
Yellow and red in the eye, through a mirror of the inn.
Here we go again.
Sounds like Alan
Once more with
Wake.
feeling.
He wrote all his books about
Let me
Alex
guess.
Casey.
You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
He's like an oracle.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream.
Oh my god.
This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now!
Oh no.
I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
Yeah, that one he was talking about kind of sounded like Alan Wake. And that reminds me of the thermos note that I found last time I played. That was like from the Oh Dear Diner. Should look and see if I've got that. Because I think that's in the same area as where I'm supposed to go anyway. Night Springs. That was the show that you kept seeing in Alan Wake all the time with all the weird stories. And they're saying that they're gonna buy the rights to the Night Springs, and then share real paranormal stories presented as fiction. That's pretty crazy. There's a lot of little Easter eggs in here, just really cool. Thermos is on floor 5, unit 5. So we can go check that out. Hidden location. Well, that's unit 8. Oh, okay. That's number 8, number 7. Oh, these are closed. It's kind of spooky. Number 6.
I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins.
Oh my god.
Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap, my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you insane.
Wow. That's crazy. So they like recovered that page from, I don't know, from Cauldron Lake or something? Let's see. Alan Wake, with the same typewriter as the earlier materials discovered in Bright Falls, 2010. See Bright Falls AWE. That's cool. I hope I can find that stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is where the thermos supposedly is. Let's see. Oh. Can't get in there. Collect it. That's cool. got the thermos, we got the page. I'm really curious though because the page that I found about that talked about the thermos said that Alan Wake was part of the Prime Candidate program. I'm really curious about what that is all about and why they're saying that about him. Trying not to get them too close because they explode. I was walking somewhere and I saw like a guide kind of sound like this, and it said Prime Candidate Program. This way, but I can't remember which way it was pointing. You were here last time? I don't think I. Right. Prime Candidate Program. This way. I'm really excited to learn some more about the Prime Candidate Program. Apparently my brother was there and Alan Wake, apparently. Oh, my little friend is telling me to go this way. Just want to see if there's anything to grab while I'm here. Alright, let's do this. Just one of you.
To find new prime candidates, the Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
P6 and P7. We know who P6 was, or is. Anybody else want to fight me? They just disappear. Okay. Dang, imagine your desk is back here with all these files. Oh, the room's all twisted. The room is twisting. Bright Falls supplement. Let's see. She was trapped in the threshold. Agent Nightingale. Dr. Emil Hartman referred to creators of his book, Cauldron Lake. Well, there's even more files. I'm gotta find these. Forceful perception of subjective reality. Who's Clay Stewart? Clay Stewart wrote a book. They're thinking that Alan caused the entire event through his writing. But how did they get him to make him a prime candidate? Alright, what do we got here? Closed cases. What the fuck? That's fucking creepy. Threshold kids. Okay.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
This is creepy.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains.
Brains.
Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Jesus.
Some brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
Oh my god.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Oh, that's pleasant. That reminds me of that fucking meme. Oh, I think it's like TikTok or whatever, and Instagram. And they're like, what if I don't want this? And like, don't be ridiculous. Everyone wants it. More Bright Falls. Bright Falls summary. Threshold manifestation resulted in a fictional story written by Alan Wake, and it created an AWE. The reality was altered to match the story. Thomas Zane. Interviews were conducted, referred to 1970. Thomas Zane, 1976, and 70. Odin and Tor. Alan Wake was believed to blank. An old light switch. He died into the lake, but no body was recovered. Because no body was recovered. I'm still trying to put the pieces together here. Okay. I watched that creepy ass video, which I guess was meant for kids. I don't know what kind of kids would find that entertaining, but it was very creepy. Got P6. P7. I'm gonna go to P7 first because I know who's in P6.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Boom. Look at that. They're fucking watching me. Oh my god. Wait, I want to go back.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
No.
Finding a
sucks.
projector will.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes.
Tell us. Tell us about it.
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys.
I don't think boys just kill people.
He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Robert's got killed.
Wow.
It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Okay. So, my brother is super duper strong. He's killed people. Dylan Faden. Let's see. The subject repeated, "Fuck off" numerous times before being sedated. That sounds like sounds like some nurse charting right there. Oh my god. So they were trying to force my brother to find me using, I don't know, ESP or something. And apparently I am prime candidate 7 because look at, they're literally obsessed with me. Looking at pictures of me in the library, getting coffee soap. Well, that's a nice picture of me. Look at, got a good angle there. They were hunting for me. Candidate P7 outfit. Curious. Look at that. 9:31 a.m. urgent. I'm sitting there at, if they could see me, why didn't they just grab me? Look, there's me being a janitor. There's me, I don't know, getting robbed. Shoplifting? Oh my gosh. Looks like my hometown up there on top. Not my hometown, but where I live now. Me riding the bus, making friends, going to the library.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and
His
watched
glasses. Dude, I love Dr. Darling's glasses. Is he wearing a bow tie? I think he's wearing a bow tie. I think he was wearing a bow tie. They have a whole room dedicated to me. Jesse Faden tracking. Jeez. Jesus. That sounds terrible. I went from Wyoming all the way across to New York to find you guys. Why were they concerned? They wanted me to be there, didn't they?
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do.
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties?
Jeez.
Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe.
That lady was really pressuring her. Jesus. Alright, I guess I need to find my way. Dang.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Whatever happened was so big, they had their own entire wing dedicated to this. Oh. Kill you by throwing your friend at you. And what is in there? Sheesh. Okay, I guess let's go. All the handprints that are upside down. Jeez. I figured something would be waiting for me.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates.
And look, now you're director.
Experiments. Very different ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell?
Just catching on.
Who's really in charge here?
She's got very good questions. NYC subway. Look at the subway from here?
We're going back home.
What do you mean?
Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
What is she talking about? Fast traveled away. Oh. I don't want to do that. I don't want to change my outfit that badly. Just curious what it looks like. Oh no, it's one of those. Rotate the turntable.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control. There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Bridge operator.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Oh, that nasty shit right there.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Okay. Going on? Seems very creepy. She's Jeez. Looks like a demon. An airplane. Oops. Oh, there's more. Okay. There you are. I got the elevator working, I think. Me some health. Give me that health. Alright. Oh, now we're above the airplane. Okay. Alright, looks like we're almost there. Off limits. Keep out. Oh, hello. This guy did not even see me. Let's see. Dylan, Faden, Jesse. A button over here. Let's push that button. Here's something going on.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
Shining a light in the shadows. It's like Alan Wake.
Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first call.
What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits.
Ooh.
They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about.
Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, Colin.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they say. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, Colin. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town is destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Por Verde. More than 600 people just up and left.
Another AWE.
Forces, but we know the truth.
We know the truth.
Mass abduction. As predicted
Aliens.
by my regular guest,
It was
Dr.
aliens.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing too.
Gosh, what is that noise? It's like the world is glitching. Scarred by local children. Opens doorways to other dimensions, resulting in the disappearance of the town's entire adult population. Crazy. Okay. Alright. I feel like I can hear something.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a A map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Very interesting. The dong monkeys? A melted dog. This is getting so good. Getting to find out what really happened. They were changing into little monsters. We call them dung monkeys. Okay. Dung monkeys. It sounds like they had the projector for a while before shit really went down.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is
Casper?
out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need you.
Yeah, it's kind of giving me the vibes of like Stranger Things when they have Papa and they all worried about Papa. He's really just fucking with them as their little experiment. I think right now is a good time to pause for today. We're getting really close to something really juicy, and I want to wait till I got more time. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time.